Good morning, everybody. I'm here with the amazing psychic Liz Cross. We are here with Meme Hunters Volume 11. How are you doing this morning, Liz?
Oh, I'm great. Thank you. Still waking up, but we've had a big discussion here on the side. Um, if you want to talk about that, Mr. Photon.
Yeah, so we were talking about the difference between the regular market, the stock market, and the crypto market in terms of, what makes it different. And really, it's the emotional energy is much stronger in the crypto market. So, for instance, in the regular stock market, you have funds that are investing long term in these gigantic blue chip companies like Google and Amazon and all this stuff, right? And generally, when they're there for the long, 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 long haul, like decades. And so when there's panic in the market, yeah, there's sell-offs that occur, but they're generally going to stay in their positions. It doesn't, they might get out some of their position, but eventually it's going to go back in at some point. And so the emotional energy is then, the people that hold in the stock market, which is most people, they are the winners. And that's about 10%. So 90% of people, their emotions throw them off in the traditional market, and the 10% that stick with, just holding those long-term positions in the blue chips, they're the winners. And we asked, what is the difference between that and the crypto market? So in the crypto market, 99% of people in the crypto market are emotional, and 1% are, people that don't generally move around that much. And the difference is that, the winners are found in those 99% of emotional traders because they're getting in and they're getting out, right? Really quickly. They're able to navigate that. And, besides the people that hodl like Bitcoin and some of the bigger ones, which are, the lower percentage ones in total, you lose out across, if we're looking at across the board at all the thousands of cryptos, if you stay in them long term, a lot of them never come back, right? Long term, outside of the 4 year cycle, all the old coins, most of them never come back. They dump out and that's it. So if you're somebody that tries to have the same mentality as someone in a stock market that's holding those tiny coins for decades, it's probably not going to work out too well if you're outside of Bitcoin and Ethereum. So,
And that's, see, this came about because some of the numbers have changed. And what happens in the stock market is a lot of people, they just move their money around. They don't pull the trigger and pull out completely, right? So you'll see everybody's running away from Tesla, tech, the trends, and they start going into safer shares, stocks, ETFs, whatever. But the money is still really kind of in there. And don't forget that 10% of non-emotional investors we got were institutions, massive banks, countries, big time people with billions of dollars in the stock market, right? They can withstand the emotional drain and toll that it takes on you when you see these massive dips. But most people just tend to kind of move their money around, right? And go into safer things. Whereas in crypto, they withdraw completely. And the question that we need to ask is, can these coins withstand the volatility? That's very, very important. Can Tesla withstand volatility? Yes. Can Apple, Microsoft, all of those companies, can they withstand the volatility? For the most part, yes. Because why? They're coming up with new products, they're coming up with new things that are going on to entice people back into their stocks. Well, what are crypto doing? they're not they're not peddling a product, they're not showing a company that's making a profit, right? They're not doing board reports or reporting their earnings every 3 to 4 months. So it's a lot more volatile. And what we were finding is what happens when the market dumps in crypto? Well, people pull out, and Mr. Photon, I think you said they put it mostly in like USDT or stable coins, and they hold it there, or they go into Bitcoin. But a lot of people, because they are so highly emotional, they cannot withstand the volatility on an emotional level, and then they just run away from the crypto market, right? Whereas, how many people do you actually hear say, I'm never investing in the stock market again because I barely made it out, right? Hardly anybody. In fact, I've never heard anyone say that. But the crypto market, I've heard hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people say it. I'm running away from the crypto market and I never want to touch it again with a barge pole. And that's the difference between the two. So we really have to start looking into the volatility, you know, how strong the coin is to withstand the volatility, meaning, are highly emotional investors going to take another chance on a coin and throw their money back in? And this is where you see the money sort of going more safe, and it's a cleansing. We got that these dumps are also a cleansing opportunity for the crypto market. Just like when it rains, what happens when it rains? It cleans the streets, right? It's cleaning up everything, it's washing everything, it's a shower. But in the crypto market, what happens is it takes coins out and they never recover. And this is where Mr. Photon is saying, well, sometimes sitting in a coin long term, if it's not, you know, way up there on that top 10 list, or, you know, it can be detrimental. It depends on the coin. It really does. Now, it could have a staking mechanism where it's locked and it's basically proving to be an earner on a staking thing, you know, or it could have another component to the coin. Just like in the stock market, here comes Elon Musk with a new idea, or here comes someone else with a new idea, or a new phone, or a new computer, or a new technology, or you know, a smarter way of doing things, or you know, or a new vehicle, whatever it is that people are throwing money in. So now you have confidence, right? Because that company's doing well with that product, and you're going to throw the money back into that fund. Crypto doesn't do that. So I think, where do we go from here?
Well, I have a new phrase to ask on top of when we get a higher scoring coin, to kind of benchmark it to see, can it withstand the volatility over the course of the cycle that is going to happen? It's guaranteed, right? So it's just an added filter that we're going to add in. This is a moving, you know, we're a lot of this started off as an experiment, so we're going to, you know, update things as we go forward to try and make it more accurate. So it's just the evolution of what we're doing, basically. So yeah, we're going to go through our usual list of coins here. On the second part of this video, I have some coins that we're going to talk about for our members that, well, we got a really high scoring coin. Was it last week? Yeah, it was last week, and it went on to do about a 20x from where we called it. All right, and I put it out on the Discord right away. And so we're gonna look at a few coins that are related to that. And yeah, I'm gonna save that for our members. So if you want to be in the loop on all this stuff, you need to become a paid member on our Discord and our Patreon. So how can they do that, Liz?
They go to patreon.com/remote viewing and beyond.
All right. So let's get into it. The first coin that we have up on the chopping block is called Cryptex. So the ticker is CTX. Can we ask how well this coin does over the next couple of years compared to Matic in the last bull run of 2021 on a scale of 1 to 10 from where it is now to its ultimate price peak?
CTX scale of 1 to 10 from what it is now to its ultimate price peak compared to Matic in the last bull run in 2021. What does this coin do? It's like a 5.
Okay. Next up is called Camino Finance or Camino. The ticker is KMNO. Can we ask how well Camino does over the next couple of years from where it is now to its ultimate price peak over the next couple of years on a scale of 1 to 10 compared to Matic in the last bull run of 2021?
Price peak 10. What does KMNO do? That's like a 6.
Okay. So we're thinking, like a 5x or more, 10x or more.
Is it a 5 or 10? I don't think it's a 10.
Okay. Okay. So can we let's ask the new question on this one. Can this coin withstand the volatility over the next couple of years of the market dumps?
Can this coin withstand the volatility of the next couple of years of market dumps? No.
Okay. No on B. Okay, I'll put that down. All right, next up is Louis. It looks like it's a raccoon meme coin on Solana. Can we ask how well it does over the next couple of years compared to Matic in the last bull run of 2021 on a scale of 1 to 10 from where it is now to its ultimate price peak over the next couple of years?
It's a 5.
Okay. Next up is called Lexi AI, and it's on Ethereum. Can we ask how well Lexi AI does over the next couple of years compared to Matic in the last bull run of 2021 from where it is now to its ultimate price peak over the next couple of years?
That's like a 7 from
Okay.
where it is now, but this is a pump and dump.
Okay. All right. Next up, we have Joe Jaco. Joe Jaco? This is on base. It looks like a dog coin. Can we ask how well Joe Jaco does over the next couple of years from where it is now to its ultimate price peak over the next couple of years compared to Matic in the last bull run of 2021?
Joe Jacko. How well does it do? It's like a 4.
Okay. Oops. This one. This one is called Smoking Chicken Fish. It's on Solana. Ticker is SCF. How well does smoking chicken fish do over the next couple of years compared to Matic in the last bull run of 2021 on a scale of 1 to 10 from where it is now to its ultimate price peak over the next couple of years?
Smoking chicken fish. Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10 compared to Matic last bull run from where it is now compared to its ultimate peak. No, that's a 2.
Okay. And we're going to do one more before we switch over to the members video. This one is called Hello Kitty. So it's obviously based on that meme of Hello Kitty. It's on Solana. Ticker is KITTY, Kitty. Can we ask how well it does over the next couple of years compared to Matic in the last bull run of 2021 on a scale of 1 to 10 from where it is now to its ultimate price peak over the next couple of years?
And now to its ultimate price peak over the next couple of years. How well does Hello Kitty do? That's a 5.
Okay. All right, so we're going to send it over to our private group. We're going to go over a few coins that I'm interested in looking at related to the big earner that we had last week. While everything was dumping, it was going the other direction up. And I have a couple more that I'm interested in as well that I'm going to save for our members. So if you want to become a member on our Patreon and Discord, where we share all this extra information, all the extra videos, not just for crypto, but for spirituality. We have our CTT group, which is Consciousness Transformation Technique group. We have all kinds of videos from other presenters as well, Mr. Shakespeare, Mr. Reality, and others. How can they become a member, Liz?
They go to patreon.com/remote viewing and beyond.
I also have a tip jar in the comment section below, and I give crypto consults if you're wondering how the heck do I trade outside of exchanges, decentralized exchanges. If you're day one in crypto, I can hold your hand, whatever you need. If you're more advanced, I have strategies for managing risk, building portfolios, and different strategies. So definitely reach out to me at my email, digitalfreedomtactics@protonmail.com.
Great. Well, thank you so much. And thank you for all the hard work that you do for us. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.